All right, so we're back for using Picasa task two. This task we're going to work on creating a collage in Picasa. So the last time we got started, we downloaded Picasa, we created a new album, added some tags to our photos, and now we're ready to start getting a little bit more creative. So what we're going to do here is in this album that we've created, Picasa task one, we're going to go and click right here where it says create photo collages, the little image with the plus sign next to it. Okay, and when I click on that, it's going to go ahead and it's going to throw all of my images in here. Now I've got a lot of choices for what I can do, and I really encourage you to take some time and play around with the different options. So I can choose mosaic, where it kind of like where it sets everything up for us, right? I can have it set, I can change like the grid spacing so that it adds like a little bit of border in between. That might look nice, right? I can move images around if I want to. I want that one up there and that one down there. And so you have like some creative freedom over that. I also have frame mosaic. That's kind of neat where you have like a large picture in the middle. And maybe you want to move like some of your images around. And again, you'd want to be like sensitive. Like this wouldn't make much sense if that was my picture of me boogie boarding. Uh, it doesn't fit well there. So again, be careful when you're doing that. You can also change your background color on any of these, right? And so pick a background color that complements what you're working on. And I always like bright colors. Not necessarily that that's the best color, but I'm going to try and work quickly so that you have enough time to do this on your own. And again, here again, I've got like I can choose my grid space. I can have smaller photos with lots of grid space, or like bigger photos with less grid space. Right? If I chose something like this, I'd probably choose to have a little bit of grid space in there. I'm going to show you this picture pile option also, which I like. This gives you like a little bit more creative freedom over it. And so what I would do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place images where I want them. I can use this tool that pops up when I let go to help place my images. And then I can just go ahead and I can work around, set these images up so that they look how I want them to. Now, if I wanted like an image to be on top of another image, right? Like they might not be that one. I might not choose. Hold on one second. Let's make that a little bigger. We show one of those rocks in the background because that's kind of cool. But let's say like this image, for example, I could bring the top and set it right down here. It doesn't really block anything off. Let's see. Right? I get like a little bit of character because I'm rotating my images. I can put this one right down here in the bottom, and I might rotate it. Oops, sorry. So that it like fills all the space, so I don't see any background. Maybe make it a little bigger. Move it up. That looks kind of good right there. And then I got this last image. You know, maybe not my favorite image, but nonetheless, I need to fill the space right now, and I'm trying to work quickly. I would definitely move that one to the bottom. There we go. So now I've kind of got a cool collage going. Okay. Once I'm done with that, I just go ahead and I say create collage. And it's going to create that collage for me. Now, like, check it out. As soon as I'm done, I've got all these editing tools back up again. And so I could choose, like, to make my whole collage black and white, right? I could have, like, something focus a little bit more than the others. Oops, sorry. If I don't like that, I just hit cancel, right, and undo, and I'll be right back where I started. I could choose to like have a vignette around the whole thing, which might look kind of neat. You can make it even like stronger. There's just a lot of options. So I really encourage you. You know, you might decide like, hey, I like it just as it is. But there's so many tools on here that you'd be kind of crazy not to play around with them a little bit. So do that, and then once you're happy with like the effect that you've chosen, right? Try and choose something. Once you're happy with this, with the effect you've chosen, go back to library, right, and apply changes. Click on the collages album, which is right here. Double click on the collage and take a screenshot of the collage that has a minimum of 5 photos included. It should have your 5 photos that you chose before. So I'm going to grab my snipping tool, right? I'll have the image. Okay, this is an image I took before, but let's just not save that. New one. Take this photo and go ahead and you'll submit this in Schoology under Picasa Task 2, and you'll also post this on your blog. Okay, so again, make sure you save it into your folder. Right, I would call this Picasa Task 2, creating a collage. You're done. All right, thanks. Hope that was fun. Hope it was easy.